Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, I am here with you, and you are here with me, Kiara the Voice, and we are joined here together on another wonderful, beautiful Sunday, y'all. I've been painting, I've been getting down and dirty because my space is getting reorganized. My space is getting replenished. My space is getting cleaned out of any toxic energy that has been there before, and is being filled all the way up with love and good intention for it to become a space not just for me to feel love in, but for all of my roommates to feel love in, and for all of our friends to feel love in, and for all of our family to feel love in, and for us to just generate a really loving vibrational space that charges us up and everyone around us. We have to make sure that we are clearing the space, literally, physically, mentally, and really taking the time to do the work, whether that means starting your spring cleaning a little early this year and getting rid of some clothes or some belongings that just kind of stay in a corner and you don't really utilize, and they may have some sentimental value for you, but they really no longer have space for you. You no longer have space for those things within your life. Maybe it's causing physical clutter, maybe it's causing mental clutter, but you have to be clear about what you need in your space. And your space at home needs to be a place in which you can get charged back up and refueled from your day, where you can recommit to that passionate energy you have to fulfill that dream. You have to be able to go into a space and know that love surrounds you always. And if that is not the case for you now, you have to make the changes each and every day so you can get just that much closer. I've been in LA this is my 5th year right now, and I am finally getting my physical space to feel like the space that I have acquired by being out here, if that makes any sense. My physical home now has that same energy that I give out each and every day. So when I come back in for my day, it is recharging my spirit, refueling my energy, remotivating my intentions on why I do what I do, reinvigorating my passion. I've been able to become so much more connected to my acting than I have in the whole, 4.5 years that I've been here. Not really a half yet, but 4 years that I've been here, and I can no longer continue on that pattern. I can no longer continue on that pattern because I let my mind get so focused on my physical space that I was resting in affect my intention so much that it clouded my vision on what it is I even came here to do and what it is I really wanted to become in my move to LA. And that took years for me to understand, to redevelop, and to be able to be in a place now that physically and mentally I can have clear space. And I can truly say that those that are around me are refueling my energy because they are fully charged beings too. And if they're not fully charged, we are continuously charging each other because we understand what it is we all want. We know that we have to keep that fire lit underneath the passion. We have to commit to something. In this life, you may be great at so many things, and trust me, I understand that. I feel like I'm so good at all these things, and then I end up in these circles, and I'm like, oh my God, we could be the best version of Keys at this, we could be the best version of Keys at that, I could be the best version of Keys at that. But what is Kiara gonna be the best version at first, so that she can make sure that all of those things can just happen? What is that one thing you cannot live without? And so much of my life was acting. I went to school for acting, and in that switch to college, that's when things got weird. The influence of family members, of what you need to be having, and that really started to cloud my vision, and the clouding began then. And it took a lot to ungaze that, and knowing that I wanted to entertain and do what, but now I'm really getting a clearer picture of who Kiara the actress is, of how I want to share that with the world, of how I can share that with the world, of how I can bring in some other elements like comedy and show a full side of me, that even though I am growing on this mental, spiritual journey of ascension, I'm still here. I'm still present. And therefore, I need to stay connected to what's real here so that I can be able to share what I know about the connection of all of us that's deeper than what we've been digging at, that goes beyond the surface level that we just scratch at and create conflict around. I have to be able to be here, and that's how I be here. But I had to get the space right mentally and physically for it to connect for me. But don't let your current situation or your current circumstance stop you. Always make way to figure out, how do you get closer to what it is your passion is? How do you understand that for yourself? What steps do you need to do? What journeys do you need to take? Be that physical, be that spiritual, be that, literally leaving the country for a while just to see something different and experience the world in a way you haven't, in the way that you would never have, because we don't do that here. Take time to figure out what it is you need in your space, and then clear your space out. I know we're gearing up for the spring. We just had the clocks going forward on us, so we lost an hour, but ultimately we will gain an hour of sunlight, so that's amazing. But we're in this period of change, of really regeneration, of really growth. In the springtime is when the fruits of our labor start to come to harvest, so it's time to harvest all of those fruits of your labor. And so you have to make sure that when you're gathering your new fruits, you don't have too many old fruits just sitting up and piling, because where are you going to place those new things? And then you're going to attract more flies because the old things are rotting, and the flies are just going to eat at the new things, and you're going to be like, wait a minute, I thought everything was going to be new. I thought everything was going to be grand, but no. You can't think like that. You can't wait for that. You can't wait for that. You have to literally make sure that you are cleaning out and making space for what is new to come, so that you have room still to grow and breathe. We're ever evolving. That's why life is lasting so long. We are growing with it. It is not growing out of us. We are not growing out of it. We are growing with it. And in that cycle, we have to go back so that we can come back stronger than ever, wiser than ever, more in tune with what is around us than ever. But we've gotten so far away from that because we've thought only about what the mind can create. But how can the mind connect to what already is? We're here. Clear your space so you can connect to what already is, and hear what drives your intention. Take a moment to breathe in good new energy, new prana, new life, new love. And exhale old hate, despair, hurt, pain, fear, neglect. Let it go. 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 You have space. Make room for what is necessary in your life, and let go of all that is dragging you along the same cycle of no return. We need that return to start coming in. So you need to clean that space out and allow things to go that fall from you, and allow things to come, allow things to go, and allow things to come, allow things to go, and allow things to come, allow things to go, and allow things to come. You are worth it. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, moon, stars, the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And until next time.